Hello OFRA beauties, welcome back to OFRA's channel. As you guys can see, we are surfing creased eyeshadow fantasy and the glowy skin. If you guys want to learn how I achieved this beautiful look using some of my favorite OFRA products throughout the year. If you guys want to learn and come along for this little paint ride with me, then go ahead and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and get your makeup brushes out because we're about to start. To get this glam started. Si no lo sabían, if you guys did not know, I actually did New Year's, I believe, a year ago. Welcome back to OFRA's channel. It is Clean Paradise here. It was a tragedy, girl. Looking back at that makeup, I'm just kind of like, oh, what? We're gonna get this glam started, whether you're staying at home. I know that we're all probably experiencing a different holiday season, so I'm sending so much love and light to everyone's way. We're just gonna start off by clearing the skin with some Micellar water. Absolute fave before makeup. Make sure that everything stays fierce and clean. Now, I've been breaking out bad around my face, around this area, just because I don't know how to shave, and I'm now growing a beard. So, ayúdenme por favor. The TALIA Vitamin C Lotion, this filled with vitamin C, which is something that I love to just layer on my face before I get glam, just so that everything can be stunning and beautiful and just precious. I have a couple singles, y también tengo some of my eyeshadows that I'm going to be using from some of my favorite signature palettes and just palettes that they've come out with this year. We're going to go a little bit glam. We're going to go a little bit the most. Oh my god. I had a piece of my cotton round the whole time and nobody told me, girl. I'm just going in with a concealer and just prepping the eyes for eyeshadow. I am going to do my eyebrows afterwards, just because I don't really want my eyebrows to be the main focus. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Sweet Dreams palette and just tap into this nude pink tone shade just to start giving this crease a little life. We're gonna go ahead and blend that out because it's gonna be one of our layer shadows. And you just wanna go ahead and go in circular motions, and it's a really pretty, almost peachy color. Now I'm gonna take this gorgeous fudge shade from one of the Project Influencer collaborations. One of my favorites, by the way, and I'm just gonna start deepening the crease with this beautiful fudge brown shade. I'm just gonna start slowly blending that into my inner crease, creating some depth. And I'm literally just using whatever I have on my brushes to blend all of that together. Now I'm gonna hit the signature palette in Luxe, and I'm just gonna tap into this even warmer. It almost looks warmer to me, I'm not even gonna lie. It looks a little bit on the more chocolatey, like brownie side eyeshadow for me. Why do we talk about eyeshadow so in depth? Like, we are so dramatic. We describe eyeshadows like our life depended on it. I know I'm not the only one. Let me know down below, girl. And this is just a friendly tip if you have a closed eye like me. What I like to do is just bring my inner corner a little bit more inward to open that eyeshadow up rather than starting at my tear duct. This crease is cut. I'm gonna use the same beautiful fudge shade to start building up my crease on the inner part right here. I just really want to start building this crease up and also closing it in. And I'm gonna use the eyeshadow to create almost like a wing liner effect, but to the whole eye shape. And the only reason why I'm going in stippling motions is just because I want to sketch it out first before I dedicate myself to just throwing brown shade over there, you know? Going in with that same peachy transition shade, I'm just gonna pop that shade right here. Because it's a nude, but it has some saturation, so I really like the way it looks. And then we're gonna go in with one of the shimmer shadows right here and just snatch her up. Now I'm gonna take the color Rosy, and I'm just gonna use that to create a really beautiful, cute little graphic line in between the creases. Wow, that looks so beautiful. So the only thing that we're missing here is a beautiful just black line to put the lash band on. Vamos a hacer el ojito rapidito. Let's go ahead and do our other eye very quickly. You already know we're ready to go. Alrighty, OFRA beauties, and we have a lash and a very simple base on, so it's time to sculpt it. All that I literally did was just pop my little lash on. As you can see, we're wearing a beautiful lash, and I just did my spot concealing in my regular foundation routine. And to snatch this under eye up, I'm gonna be using the OFRA Oil Control Powder, so I'm just gonna tap right into it and remove all the excess product and just start pressing that underneath my skin with the OFRA Beauty Sponge. Same sponge as last year and same good coverage. Taking some of the same translucent powder on an OFRA synthetic foundation brush, and I'm just tapping it on exactly the way that I did with the sponge, but on the outer parts to make sure that it is set, doll. Me putting the rest of my setting spray that I have, because I split it into 2 bottles. Like literally, I love it so much that I finish it. That's the gag. So, 1. And with my eyebrows, I just really wanted to keep them just filled in, very natural. The tails filled in just because I don't have tails. So I just went with this semi-permanent eyebrow gel and I just filled in at the ends and they look absolutely beautiful. So let's do some light bronzing and some light blush. And then, girl, the glow on the lips. Because that's all that we're here for, aren't we? That's all that the girls want. For today, I'm gonna step away from my favorite Americano and I'm gonna tap into the Versatile Matte Bronzer. And I'm just gonna lightly bronze the skin up and give my complexion that beautiful carved out look. And I really like to use my OFRA brush. This is the same exact brush that I was using last year, girl. And nothing has changed. Still love her. Still have 5 of them. And this is the OFRA 22 brush. And I absolutely live for her. Just because it creates such a diffused bronze in such a soft way. And you want to make sure that for your bronzer, you're always bronzing up your neck. With that same translucent powder, I'm just refining the bronzer and blending it into my skin tone, making sure that it's even everywhere. We're going to be using that new shade from the Good To Go palette. It's actually a really beautiful, soft, like pinkyish shade, but it looks a little warm, so I'm kind of excited. Slowly gonna sculpt my cheek out a little bit with that blush just to give some color back, you know? I don't do a lot of blush, y'all know that. I'm just not a blush girl, but I'm trying to be. Estamos tratándolo, en verdad, porque it's just difficult. Now let's go ahead and snatch nose really quick and we are ready for some glowing lips. For my glow today, I am gonna go ahead and use Todas las Estrellas, all of the lights, baby, purr. Just for like a little light. Like I just want like the top, oh, just purr. A little 1-2, a little diffuse moment. Use the edges to blend it in, girl. Like, I want my glow to be there, but I don't want it to be overpowering, you know? I don't want 2020 to be like, you know? I want 2021 to be as bright as this highlight. And as it should be. But we are here. Oh my God, are we done? Are we at lips? I think we're at lips. For lips, we're gonna be doing a couple. So I really think I'm gonna do 3 of my favorites. Literally this year have been Fuzzy, Sao Paulo, and Apricot Gloss. Literally so slept on. Pero vamos a usarlo. Let's go ahead and put it on the lips so you guys can see. Whatever shade I use to create depth on my eyes, I'm gonna use to create depth on my lips. So we're just gonna apply Sao Paulo. And I like to use it as a base because I know that it's not going to budge. Take this eyeshadow right here. That warm chocolatey brown is gonna go on the outer corners. Look at the difference on that side to the other. Like the nude just blends so effortlessly. Just a little bit of that Flexi stick in the shade Fuzzy, because I want that warmness. And then to top her off, a little bit of Apricot Dream, and then we'll clean her up. Like, oh, Apricot Dream is just the girl. Like, look at how pretty and just glossy. And that's on code Claim Paradise for 15% off your Apricot Dream. Thank you very much. Alrighty, OFRA Beauties, and the look is done. I went ahead and I added a little bit of Do the Do in these 2 beautiful shades right onto the chest. You know, maybe if I was wearing a cute little V-neck or something, you know, for the inspo, I had to make sure that the chest was glowy with a cute little soft necklace. I think that this look is absolutely gorgeous. Obviously, I am giving full Glamazonian goddess, but the look is done. But I do hope that you guys took some type of inspiration away, whether it was from the eyes, to the skin, to the lip. I do hope that you took something away. I know that it's serving a little bit much, but that's what I am, mama. Siempre le estamos dando completo. But as always, thank you so much to OFRA for always being so kind and allowing me to create whatever I want and allowing me to create the way that they have for the past year. It's been amazing. Y'all have rode for me and shown me so much love, so thank you so much for yet another beautiful year with OFRA, and I love you guys so much. Bye, mi amore. La quiero, period.